on Sunday, or excuse me, Saturday. Jeff Foxworthy will be there on Saturday. And then I'll be giving away 4 free tickets to Wild Adventures all the way up through Saturday. So the tickets are good from now through Saturday. But, you can use those Saturdays so you can see Jeff Foxworthy in concert, plus go through all the Wild Adventures activities, Splash Island, and all that kind of good stuff. And so Jonathan just gave away 4. Cannot read the name here, but I'll be giving away 4 between 8:30 and 9, but we'll do it again tomorrow morning. Your connection for Wild Adventure tickets right here on 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country, WIFO. Now time for the world-famous Butch. And once again, I want to emphasize what Jonathan said about the cash can giveaway. First of all, folks, just read the rules and regulations that we've mentioned several times. Here, go to BigDogCountry.com and read the rules and regulations. If you see that, you'll know that you're not supposed to go on any posted property. You're not supposed to jump fences. You're not supposed to go on private property. It's going to be in a safe place where folks can hunt for it. It's not going to be where people play ball games. It's not going to be where people play golf. It'll be public property. It's going to be not inside anywhere where folks would play a game or anything of that sort. It could be on the outside, but it's not going to be on the inside. So no jumping of fences, no going on posted property, no going on private property. All the rules and regulations to help you find it and to make yourself be safe. It is on our website at BigDogCountry.com and click on Cash Can. All right, it's now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, by Jessup Premium Stores, located out here on the Waycross Highway, and also brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply in downtown Jessup. And how are you doing, Bob?
I'm good.
You doing good?
Good.
You see a lot of catfish on Sunday?
I did see a lot of catfish on Sunday. A lot of people caught a lot of fish, a lot of out-of-town fish.
That's amazing. Most of all the big winners, it seems like, were from out of the county. And you'd think that it would be the local folks who would know where all the good fishing holes are there along the Ottawa River, especially in this area. But as we mentioned on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, it can be anywhere along the Ottawa, from where it connects up there near Lumber City all the way down to the coast. And so we had a lot of big winners, a lot of money given out, right?
A lot of money given out, 91 boats, 191 fishermen. Like I said, despite the weather, despite the high river level, it was a great success, and a lot of people from out of town coming in for the event, which is what you want. That's what the tourism board's supposed to do, bring a lot of people in from out of town. So congrats to all the winners. All
right, well, maybe talk about that in just a little bit, but right now we do have a guest in here. And Bob, introduce our guest here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show and what we're going to be talking about this morning.
Well, like I said, the regular season of recreation baseball and softball has come to a close. The all-star teams have been selected, so we got Rec Director Spec Eccleston to give us the rundown, and all these tournaments are about to get underway. The districts is right around the corner. All the girls are headed to Douglas. All the boys are headed to Waycross or the Trembling Earth. So I thought I'd just get Lamar in here to give us a rundown of everybody, how the season went, all the trophies handed out. So now the fun begins.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Bob, the season ended. Fortunately, we got them in. We got the last week of rain. It kind of pushed us back, but we got all the All-Stars already selected. They've already started practicing. Some of them played in some tournaments this weekend. If they got them in due to the rain. The Lions tournament has been pushed back to tonight. The junior boys will play tonight at 6 o'clock over there against the Lions in Lions. But the weather really has pushed everything back. Practice-wise, they've been using the indoor hitting facility at the high school. They've been trying to get in various places where it's dry to practice. So I don't know how much practice these all-star teams have been getting in the last 2 weeks, but the weather's kind of been hectic on us.
Still a few weeks for district, all right?
Yes, sir. We got the district don't start actually to the 22nd. The live pitch games will start on the 22nd, and the machine pitches will start on that Saturday, the 23rd.
Yeah, you selected all the all-star teams. How many all-star teams does Wayne County have?
We got 7 this year.
How many
girls? We got a 7 and 8 boys, a 9 and 10 boys, 11 and 12 boys, 13 and 14 boys, a 7 and 8 girls, 9 and 10 girls, and 11 and 12 girls.
Okay, so all those teams have been selected. All have their uniforms all ready to go. So
I think they still working on uniforms. Sheffield's is doing the uniforms. Becky's doing a good job with them. I think they all have been ordered, so they'll be here in time for district. Hopefully, be in time for Lions.
So where are they all going to be going?
All my girls is going to go to Ware County. Douglas, and all my boys is going to Ware County.
And when is that first game?
June 22nd and June 23rd.
Okay, so a few more days, so they got some practice they can get in here. Right?
Yes, sir. We got some scrimmage games scheduled for them this week. We had Long County come over last week, and he got washed out. So we trying, and they trying to enter some tournaments on their own to get ready for district.
Now, how's the conditions of the ball fields here?
Awful, wet, real wet.
It's just kind of muggy and boggy. Do you allow them to practice on it?
We closed down the fields Thursday and this weekend just to allow them to dry out, to stay off the fields. But it's a mess out there. We trying to where they won't get them tore up. We had soccer camps out there this week, and we had to move them around, and it's just a mess out there. All too much water.
Yeah, it'll really mess those fields up out there if you let them run around with it soggy like that. It'll take forever for it to get back to good condition. So better just let them stay off of it for a week.
Yes, sir. That's the plan.
And besides the baseball and softball with summer, you got summer golf, you got summer tennis, swim programs underway. So tell us how many kids are involved in all that.
I've got about 24 in the golf and tennis. Matter of fact, they started last week, but the golf tournament got canceled Thursday over there in Alma due to the water. And then we got about 70 swimmers.
And right?
Yep.
Are they still going to practice over in Huntsville, or
no, sir?
We got a local pool there.
They've been practicing over there at Dr. Thomas's house.
Okay.
He's fortunate enough to be gracious to let them kids come over and swim, and they do the age groups, how they swim, how they practice. So, but they're doing pretty good over there. They're doing good turnout. So
good.
The district swim meet, though?
The district swim meet will be.
Got all your papers there?
Yes, sir.
You got all those notes in front of them here.
July the 2nd over in Douglas, and the state swim meet will be July 13th and 14th in Tifton.
Okay.
And the swim coach is David Olives, so he's doing a good job with them.
And what about the tennis and golf? They have district and state as well, or they just play tournaments throughout the summer?
Your district golf is over there at Okefenokee at Ware County, and then your district tennis is will be in Jeff Davis, and then your state will be in Moultrie.
So they both have district and state events as well. So they just practice qualified events all the way up to the end.
Yes, sir. You got about 6 meets for tennis and golf to qualify to go to state in tennis and golf. So
you got quite a few youth out there. A lot of them participating in the summer recreation program, don't you?
Yes, we got a few kids out there, which is a good thing. Like I said, we had about 740 kids in baseball and softball this year, and then like I said, we got a few, and we had about 40 or 50 in track. So it's the numbers is up.
It's good to see the youth out there doing these physical activities and getting outside and participating in sports.
Keep them off the streets.
And out in front of the computer.
That's right. There you
Getting
go.
out there doing physical activities. I was reading something the other day where almost 25% of Americans, the only time they really get to spend any time outdoors is when they're going to work and coming back. Other than that, 25%, most of them after that just stay indoors all the time.
That's right.
And so it's good to get outside and do things.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's a busy summer, that's for sure. A lot of kids involved, so look forward to the district and trip to Lions. So when do you think the Lions tournament? So the juniors start today?
The juniors start today at 6.
When's the rest of the kids go there?
Some of them start Thursday and some of them start Friday. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be pushed back because of all the rain, but evidently they got a lot of water over the weekend. So, but he's keeping me posted on it, and hopefully we get it cranked off this week.
Someone just texted. Remember, folks, if you have questions or comments during the world-famous Butch and Bob Show or at any other time, you can always text us at our main business line, 912-427-3711, 427-3711. Somebody just texted in, and I'm not sure if you mentioned this or not, but maybe they did hear. The 7 and 8-year-old girls made it to the championship but got rained out in Cordele.
That's They probably played in a little pickup tournament this weekend.
Yeah.
So that's good for
little
them.
Pickup. Again,
Just a little practice game.
Yeah.
That's all they're doing right now.
Right, just getting ready for the district.
Right.
Okay. So they get over there.
How many teams in the district? What's our district? Explain.
We got
Douglas still.
You got Douglas. You got Ware. You got Camden. You got Glenn. You got Liberty, and then you got us. So
Glenn normally puts the St. Simons team in there.
Glenn have part of two teams. They have a Glenn County team and a St. Simons.
How does the district made up? Who decides what district Wayne County is going to be in?
I think it's the population of your kids, 17 and under.
Okay, so who puts that together?
The state, the GRPA.
Okay,
yes.
okay. All right, sounds good.
It's been the same for years, right? I mean, the district hasn't changed for...
No, the district hasn't changed. It's been there for years. Like I said, you got different classifications. You know, you got A, B, and C, and A's your Savannah agencies, and your B's us and Liberty and Ware, and then you got your C's, which is Pierce County, Alma, Appleton, McIntosh.
And people ask all the time who gets to determine who gets to host the events. So how does that
you turn in your host bids if you want to bid, and the district votes on where they want to go. What they try to do is you know, some of these departments don't have a whole bunch of staff to send to these different places, so they try to keep all the baseball together and all the softball together. It makes it easier, you know, for people to travel, for the rec departments to travel. So, but it's voted on through the district where they want to go. So if you have 4 or 5 host cities, you know, the district will vote where they want to go, and that's where who will be awarded it.
Right, and it all comes down to facilities as well. Like I said, ever since they built that Tremont Earth Complex in Waycross, they've been hosting a lot of events because they got the facility. So that's what it's all about.
Oh yeah,
if you build it, they will come.
That's right.
Well, yeah, I know you've been working hard. You still got that interim tag on you. What do you think that interim tag will be? Have you heard anything about that?
I haven't heard nothing.
Wow, are they waiting on?
I haven't heard nothing. I reckon
they got personnel on the agenda tonight. Maybe that's part of the personnel.
Maybe you have to ask.
Maybe just remove that interim tag and make you the official rec director and get the show on the road.
Yes, sir. Ready to do it.
Ready to go. All right, things are looking really up in the recreation department.
I know you've been working hard. Every time I go out there, there's a full staff out there, and kids are having fun, so that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. Like I said, we're doing a good job. Like I said, I got a good staff. I got good all-star coaches, and like I said, we got headed in the right direction. We're gonna run with it and see what we can do with it.
Okay, we appreciate you coming.
You can't do all this without those volunteer coaches.
That's exactly right. People don't realize how much you know. We wouldn't have a rec department if it wasn't for the volunteer coaches. And like I said, they do a good job. They take their vacations around All-Star time, and parents take their vacations to be at the ball fields. Like I said, you know, hats off to them. They do a great job. And like I said, my staff is, the director's only as good as your staff is. So I got a good staff.
Okay, someone just texted in and says, thanks, Beck, for getting the past state championship signs. That was one put up. So tell us about that, Beck. What are they thanking you for?
The junior boys has won some state championships in the last couple of years, and they, you know, once they get their state championships put up, the championships, they get a sign put up with the coaches' names on it and the players' names on it. They hang them on the fence. So our past administration was kind of dragging their feet on it, so I went ahead and got them done. And then, like I said, I got another one coming up for the midget boys, the Dizzy Dean state champions from last year. I got it coming as well. So,
are you going to keep them on the fence, or are you going to make a wall of championships like it used to be?
We're going to make us a wall of champions. It's in our future plans to put us a wall out there somewhere, but we're going to get them off the fence where when you drive in there, you can see them things.
You actually can read them, okay?
Yes, sir.
And you can get in the field, because sometimes you can't get in the fields and read them.
That's right, yep.
You know, if granddaddy wants to bring their grandson out there and say, you know, I was on that team years ago.
That's exactly right.
At least you can drive up close to it.
That's right.
Someone just texted in. It says, Spec does a great job, always there watching the kids and involved.
Yes, sir. Well, I think that's the director's job. Like I said, I'm out there every night. I'm the first one hired, about the last one to leave. I try to get to all the parks, just to be out there to be seen and answer any questions if I can.
All right, somebody just spelled your name S-P-E-C-K, and somebody just spelled your name S-P-E-C.
We do it with a K.
Do it with a K.
Yes,
so you've got a K on your spec.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, is that a nickname, or is that...
That's a nickname. I
got
that
like Butch is my nickname.
Yeah, I got that back in high school, playing basketball back in the early 80s. So
In the early 80s.
That's right.
All right. And so how did the nickname Speck come up for you? Or can we say it?
I don't think we want to say that on radio.
It's one of them secrets that you'd have to have been on the team back in the early 80s, the basketball team for Wayne County High School. Bob, were you here?
I was here.
Bob's actually turning red over here. He's not even involved with it.
I can't believe you're asking that question.
Well, people don't know.
I was here during Speck's career.
Okay. And somebody just texted in, Speck is the man. Speck is the man. You got a fan club out there.
I'm go good. I'm glad. Thank all y'all.
Wayne County Recreation Department going full blast this summer. All-Star games coming up. The district coming up in a couple of weeks, and that's going to be fantastic to see these young boys and girls out there representing Wayne County in district playoff action. And if they happen to make it past the district, they move on to state. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. Okay, Wes, here somebody just texted in. What is the deal with the grass on the men's softball field? What's going on with that, Speck?
We put winter rye on the softball field just to get through the softball season. Now the season is gone. We have killed that grass, and we are fixing to sprig that field and the new football field here in a couple of weeks, so it'll be green just like all the rest of the grass, but it looks awful out right now, but we're doing some work on it. We're just trying to get the fields.
But that winter rye looks good, but when it warms up, it just dies out.
It warmed up and it died, and we also sprayed it just to get ready for this guy to come do our sprigging.
What kind of grass will you use?
It was just Tiff Turf.
Tiff
360,
Turf.
I think it is what it's called, and then we're going to do that football field and the adult softball field, so y'all bear with us. I know it looks rough out there right now, but it's going to be looking good in a couple of weeks.
If folks haven't gone out there to the Bill Morris Park and seen where that new football field is being put, kind of can you describe it for folks who know the facility but just haven't been out there?
The football field is located right behind the adjacent field we got now. So it's an 80-yard field. It's going to be designed for the 7, 8-year-old kids and 9 and 10-year-old kids. And then it'll just give us an extra football field out there, or practice field. It'll be used for soccer also, and just not football. It'd be like a multi-purpose field, but it's right behind the existing football field right now.
Okay. Any plans for the lake out there?
Well, right now they're in the process of putting the new walking trail around the track and resurfacing the existing trail out there.
Okay. Anything for the big lake out there, the bigger pond out there? Are there going to be a track around?
That's where it's going. That's where it started.
It's going to go around.
Track's going right now. It's going to go all the way to the soccer field, and they put a boardwalk from the end of the pond all the way to the soccer field, and you can turn around and walk there. So it's going to just be real nice. Matter of fact, they're in the process of building it right now. So it's construction's going on right now out there with that.
Now, is the Recreation Department in charge of Lake Grace?
Yes, sir.
What's the plans for there? Somebody wants to know.
Right now, the plans are out there is they're going to redo some the existing buildings out there, put new tins on the roofs on the bathrooms, get everything fixed up out there, and just try to remodel some stuff that we got out there right now.
All right, Speck, the texts keep coming in. You can text us with questions or comments for our rec director at 912-427-3711. More fans for you here, Speck. It says, continue to keep up the great job you've been doing for the past 3 years. Your rec track coach.
Thank you, Sierra.
Asking when the blueberry cheesecake going to be ready for tasting. What do you make blueberry cheesecakes, Beck? What is this? What's that question about? Ask when the blueberry cheesecake is going to be ready for tasting.
I don't know what that's going to be.
I
don't have no clue what that is.
You have no idea what that is? That must be an inside joke there, I reckon. It says, what's the timeline for the walking track? Once again, tell folks about that around the larger lake out there.
The timeline is any time. Like I said, it should be ready through this summer. Like I said, they're in construction of it right now. I imagine this weather has pushed them back a day or two, but other than that, it should be ready anytime.
Is it going to be an asphalt surface like the one around the small pond?
It's going to be asphalt surface until you get to the to the boardwalk, to the soccer field, to the swamp right there. It's going to be a boardwalk.
Get up a little higher then.
Yes.
You mentioned you're going to go back to the Wall of Champions. Is that going to be like it was before when you drive in?
I think we're going. I think our plans are we're going to try to put it up there at the front of Bill Morris. It's going to be like a little driveway right there by the football fields. We're going to put a little signs. We're going to try to call it Champions Park or something like that.
That's going to be a park instead of just driving when you drive it in.
Yeah, you can drive through. We still working on it. But we want to take them signs off the fence and display them somewhere else.
We mentioned that when it took place. I said the great thing about the wall was, like Bitch said, parents would take their kids or grandkids and they'd take the picture and all that. So
we want to.
It's hard to get the picture out there when it's on the fence.
We're going to put them somewhere.
Especially when the fence is all.
That's right. We're going to display them somewhere because, like I said, it's hard to see them where they're at now. But we're going to display them somewhere. We're going to. That's in our plans to get those signs put up somewhere where they can be visible to everybody.
Okay. Right. And the soccer fields are still in decent condition out there.
Soccer fields is in great shape. They're a little wet, but like I said, my maintenance staff, they're doing a great job out here with this grass.
It shouldn't be used much right now anyway.
It's not being used. That's why I'm saying. That's why it's in good shape right now because nobody's been on it. All we're doing is taking care of it, and it's looking real good. So we got soccer season coming up. And football season is right around the corner.
Yeah, in September it'll be here before you know it. Next thing we'll have you back in here talking about this.
Matter of fact, we're going to start our registration on football and soccer here in the next couple of weeks. So we're going to get a jump on it this year. We're not going to wait till the last minute. We're going to get a good jump on it, give them plenty of time, and then when that first week of school gets in, we're going to get them papers to the school, and we're going to roll with it.
All right, you've been redoing things out there at Bill Morris Park. Trees are down there at the adult softball field. You've expanded that out. That looks good, looking good right there. You got the new football field coming in. Some other renovations. The whole thing started out there at Bill Morris along Henson Mosley Road. There's supposed to be one facility after another. We have the two. Any more going to come down Henson Mosley Road?
Well, yeah, in our future, we want to put a multi-purpose building. That's going to be a gymnasium. That's in our plans in the future. Next couple of years to put us a multi-purpose center out there. Our offices is already going out there. They're in construction right now. We got our new offices out there in between Babes and Ben Park, and also a brand new storage room for football equipment, whatever we want to store out there. So, like I said, it's coming. We got in the plans. We were wanting to redo our batting cages, and we just got through with our adult field out there.
And as being part of the recreation department out there and leading it up, how important do you feel it is for a community to have a very good, active, well-run recreation department?
I think it's very important. Like I said, we have tournaments out there about every weekend. Our field is rented out every weekend to bring these people in from out of town, and it's always nice when they say that it's one of the best facilities they've been at. And like I said, we don't have a Wild Adventures or Disney World or nothing to bring these people in. Our fields is our attraction, so we got to make our fields look good where these people come back and keep coming back and giving us props on how good our facilities are. So it's real important to have an outstanding facility like we got.
Well, Spec, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. And I know the folks here in Wayne County, just from the texts that have come in this morning, very happy about the job that you're doing. A lot of great plans for the recreation department out there at Bill Morris Park. Plus, what other, you got Lake Grace, you got the facility of Bill Morris Park. What other facilities or areas that
we got? J.C. Landon.
J.C. Landon.
We got, like I said, we got the Gardner Community Center. We got, we still got Hall Richardson over there. We do a lot over there. We done some upgrading over there with basketball courts and got some lighting over there for them. Just got some brand new playground equipment. Just got another grant this week from Ranier to do some more playground equipment over there. So we kind of busy. Like I said, we got other things just besides the ballparks going on too. So
okay, someone just texted in. Will he announce the rosters of the All-Stars?
I think Bob did that Thursday.
Thursday, and we'll do it again because not everybody can hear something at all times, and we'll do it again. Mention those rosters. And so, anything else, Bob? Any questions for our rec director here in Wayne County, Spec? Spec, anything else?
That's it.
Spec with a K.
That's right.
S-P-E-C-K. And How he got that name is a secret. You had to be on the Wayne County basketball team back in the early 80s. If you're not, we don't know. All right, Spec. Thanks for coming in this morning. We love having you in here talking about the recreation department. And come on here anytime, okay?
Thank y'all for having me.
All right. We'll be back more of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment.
Good morning, everyone. We begin with fair skies on this Monday morning. Temperatures early on will be in the low and mid-70s. Today, we're going to enjoy sunshine as highs move into the low 90s. A little farther southward and inward, where we'll see some temperatures closer to mid-90s. Tomorrow, sunshine, highs upper 80s with a few low 90s. Wednesday, we have sunny skies. Highs will be in the low 90s. I'm Georgia meteorologist Laura Huckabee in the GNN Weather Center.
Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM in Jess. The time now is 8:23. World famous Butch and Bob Show for this Monday morning, the 4th day of June. And Bob, did you have a good weekend?
Had a good weekend. Got a lot done.
Got a lot done? Well, good. So once again, folks, the cash can is still out there. And once again, we want to emphasize, go to our website, bigdogcountry.com. Click on where it says cash can, and if you do that, you'll find out that you don't jump fences, you don't go on posted property, you don't go on private property, which would be like the golf course and places like that. You wouldn't go inside a softball or a baseball field or anything like that where you have to go through a fence or over a fence or anything like that. It's going to be in a safe area, but still public property. So read the directions, read the instructions, not directions, but read the instructions and rules and regulations. And the clue that was given out this morning at 7:10, it should be found today. Actually, we thought it would be found last Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday with the clues that we've been giving. We were just surprised that it wasn't. So this morning's clue, I expect anybody to come walking in that door by noon with the can. Wouldn't you think so, Bob?
It's just amazing. No one's found it by now. This is the longest it's ever taken.
The longest it's ever taken, yeah.
We found it in the 3rd week. Last week was the 4th week, and Friday.
But then the 4th week, which we thought someone would definitely find it from the clue, because Matt told me, he said, well, Dad, by the time that Friday gets here and we give that clue over there, it should be found.
I saw Matt Friday at the country club. I asked him, I said, the rain didn't wash it away, did it? He said, no, he went out there.
No, he checks on it every so often, yeah.
So it's still there, but it's just amazing no one found it. But I don't know why. I got a call today from Paige at the golf course. People out there tearing up the golf course.
That's private property, folks. And it's not. It doesn't describe with any of the clues either, or most of the clues.
So you can get arrested by going on people's property.
Yeah, you don't go on private property. It's on public property, and it's not where you have to jump. I've seen people don't jump fences. Don't go on posted property. It's not going to be inside of a ball field or anything like that, where folks play softball or baseball or football or anything like that. But if you read the rules and regulations, if you've got all the clues, see the first 4 weeks' clues are already on our website at bigdogcountry.com. They're all there. And so with today's clue will once again be given out at 12:50, then again around 3:03, then again around 5:50 if necessary.
People got the clues. I saw a lot of people Friday. They got the clues printed out. So.
Oh yeah, they've got them. They're out there hunting. Yeah, they're out there hunting big time. And once again, sometime between now and 9 o'clock, we'll give away 4 more free passes to Wild Adventures Park that you can use through this Saturday. And, of course, you probably want to use them Saturday because in addition to the admission to Wild Adventures, you'll get to see Jeff Foxworthy I don't know if you say in concert, performing, doing his comedy act up there on the big stage there at Wild Adventures. And that's going to be a hoot.
I'm sure it will be.
I mean, he's going to be right down here in South Georgia. He's going to be amongst us rednecks. So Jeff Foxworthy doing his comedy act this Saturday at Wild Adventures. And then right after that, we got, Kelly Pickler from American Idol's coming in, and she's going to be performing. We'll give away some passes for that. Your connection for free Wild Adventure tickets right here on 105.5 FM in Jess, Big Dog Country, WIFO. Well, anything on your mind this morning, Bob? Anything going on that you want to kind of highlight?
No, baseball banquet tonight. Looking forward to that. We're running down the award winners tomorrow. People invited to that. Again, last high school banquet of the year, so baseball team will be celebrating all those seniors that had the big run last year and 3 region championships and 2 trips to the Elite Eight. So invite anybody to come on out to that tonight at the Commons area, 6:30 tonight. So Home Run Club puts on a good show. So looking forward to the baseball banquet tonight at 6:30 at the high school Commons area.
You know, ever so often you do have a set of seniors that come through a high school that just, they came out through the rec department in the middle schools and stuff like that. You may have had 2 or 3 that move in from out of town during that time period. And they just make for a good, solid squad. And you can tell that, that these group of seniors have done a fantastic job over the last few years. And we've seen that in just about every single sport, Bob.
We wish Stetson Bennett the best of luck in his new position at Mississippi. Again, it's Jones County College, junior college in Mississippi. That's where he's going to play football this fall.
Jones Junior College in Mississippi, where he's going.
That's where he's going. And a lot of people in Athens sad to see him go. Like I said, Kirby said they hate to see him go, but he was a...
You would think with his talent that he'd have got even a bigger school than that.
But he's got to go play JUCO.
He's got to play JUCO first.
He wants to play right away. If he went to Division I, he'd have to sit out a year.
Okay, I see. So he's got to go down to that level to be able to play
JUCO to play right away, and then he'll be gone after that to where he wants to go. So
okay,
a lot of Division I schools already after his services. So
talented player.
Yeah. So
he just happens to have 2 big studs in front of him there. Georgia.
He'll put up big numbers in Mississippi, but we wish him the best of luck.
So Jones Junior College.
Jones Junior College.
Jones Junior College in Mississippi is where Stetson Bennett will be playing next year, for this season. This season.
Fall,
right? Yeah.
Wish him well.
All right. You getting excited about UGA? What do you think? I think Fromm's definitely going to be the starting quarterback, right?
Yeah, the Fields will see a lot of playing time, but I think Georgia's in great shape. Got a big offensive line, great running backs, good defense. Kirby Smart. I think we'll be knocking on the door once again. Can't wait.
Can't wait. Well, Bob, you have a great day. All right. World-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply, located on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jessup, just down from the big red caboose, and by Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway, and by Mike Birch Ford in Blackcheer. It is 8:30. You're listening to 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country, WIFO. Let's check in with the latest news from Fox News Radio.
The president can get away with murder. I'm Chris Foster, Fox News, at least while he's in office. That's the claim of President Trump's attorney, Rudy Giuliani. He also says the president cannot be forced to testify in the Russia election meddling investigation. Fox's Rachel Sutherland's in Washington.
Chris, Giuliani told ABC this week the president's legal team has turned over more than 1 million documents in the case and will challenge a subpoena if one is issued. But he also said the team hasn't completely ruled out an interview with special counsel Robert Mueller.
He wants to testify. Every lawyer he has, including this one, always wants their client not to testify.
Giuliani downplayed the possibility that President Trump would pardon himself in the probe, saying he believes he can do so, but that he wouldn't need to because he's done nothing wrong. Chris?
Rachel Giuliani says a decision about an interview with Mueller will be made sometime after the president's North Korea summit a week from tomorrow. There's a report of a shakeup in North Korea's military leadership ahead of that meeting. In London, here's Fox's Simon Owen.
For South Korea's Yonhap news agency reporting that the 3 most senior officials in the North